Lana Design, and welcome to my channel. Today I am so excited to tell you that I am starting a brand new series on wax seals, and that is because I just subscribed to the Wax Seal Club of the Month with BGoods Lettering. I have just accidentally stumbled upon this club. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what they're all about, and I am actually dying to see what's in this box. So let's open it up and find out together. And let's see what this cutesy little box has inside. Once you open the box, nice and slowly, you will see this cute welcome message, and there's some QR codes here to join the Facebook community and share your love for wax sealing. Next, you are going to receive this glass glitter for wax seal making. I have actually been meaning to try these for quite some time. Then you're going to receive a wax seal stamp. This one is very cute, beautiful shape, and beautifully engraved. It's packed in this little tiny box. I think that's adorable. And you are going to get these 3 sticks of wax. I have to be honest, I'm not quite sure if I like this concept, but I do like the colors of that wax. Next, I received this one handle. Of course, you don't need more. And one thing to point out that you are only going to get this one handle when you subscribe. So for the very first time, when you subscribe, you're going to get a handle, and that is it. You're also going to get this little tiny pack of greeting cards. Now, I do not know if this is a standard thing or not. There's 6 of them. They're 4 by 6 inches. They're very cute little note cards. But again, I don't know if this really comes in each and every box, or what am I going to have in different boxes. We'll know in a couple of months, because they send boxes every couple of months, I think, or every other month. So that's what you're going to get in this box. And now let's start creating. So the first thing that I am going to do here is to chop up these wax sticks into small and little pieces. It is just much easier for me to store it this way. And because I am using electric wax seal warmers, it's always easier to just pick 1 or 2 pieces and melt it. You don't have to do this if you have a heat gun that you can use these sticks with, and you can also melt these sticks directly. It is completely and totally up to you, but this is what I like to do personally. And here is my jar of wax. Love it, and it makes my wax sealing so much faster and much easier. I also have my electric warmers here. I picked 3. You are more than welcome to use a candle if that's what you have. Please use whatever you have. But one thing that I have to mention is always prepare your work surface when you start doing wax sealing. I like to have a baby wipe next to me. That is good to cleaning the bottom of your spoons once you pour the wax. Next, what I like to use is a pair of tweezers. Next, I like to have a small silicone mat here that I strictly use for wax sealing. Next, I like to use this spatula for certain arts. I like to have it handy. And of course, having some silicone spatulas to mix my wax. And of course, a pair of little precision scissors. These are embroidery scissors, and everything else I'd pick as I go, but these are the basics. Now I am going to pick some of the wax to put in my melting pots. I'm going to start off with the pink. I have some green because we have some flowers here and leaves. So I think that having green wax would be quite nice and it will complement this beautiful pastel purple. I am also going to use some of that blue from the kit and melt that as well. Next, I'm going to open up this seal and simply screw it onto the handle. It is such a pretty seal, I do have to admit. The first color that I'm going to start off with is this beautiful pinkish purplish color. I'm just simply going to pour the wax on my silicone mat and gently stamp. I'm gonna wait for a few moments for that wax to set and just peel it off. Look how pretty that looks. Such a beautiful imprint. Next, I'm going to use my precision scissors to trim off only the flowers, and I'm going to put the leftover wax back into the melting spoon. I am also going to do the same thing with the foliage, and I am going to be back once everything is trimmed. Now all the leaves and flowers are beautifully trimmed and look how pretty that looks. I'm going to use the blue wax as a background and pour it directly onto the silicone mat and then gently stamp. Wait for a few moments for that wax to set and peel it off. Wow, look how pretty this looks. Absolutely beautiful. I love that look of 3 wax seals. Now you're more than welcome to leave it this way and stop, but I'm going to take it up a notch a little bit. I'm going to trim it just around the border. Now I'm going to put it back into the stamp and press it firmly. Next, I'm going to use this glass glitter. I'm going to pour some of it directly on my silicone mat and form a little nest in the shape of a wax seal. Make sure not to have the particles on the bottom, otherwise your seal is not going to be flat on the bottom. Next, I'm going to pour the green inside that nest nice and gently and simply stamp. I'm also going to add these glass beads all over my wax seal and see if this is going to actually help attach these beads onto the wax seal. I'm going to tap just a little bit, maybe that'll help. Wait for a few moments for this wax to set and gently peel it off. Now it looks like my glass beads did not attach that well, but the wax seal still looks absolutely stunning. I'm really, really impressed. Now I decided to give this one more try. I still had some of that wax already melted. I made a little nest just like I did previously and simply and gently stamped. Now I covered that wax completely with these glass beads, and I really pressed them down firmly on that wax. Now I looked around and saw that that glass was not really attached to the wax, but what I realized that it actually works is to melt that wax while the wax seal is still attached to it. Now be careful because your heat gun might blow this glass all over, but this is definitely going to help remelt that wax and help you attach the beads nicely onto the seal. And now let us reveal this. I'm going to gently pull off the stamp, and wow, this is beyond impressive. It is so different from a lot of things I've ever tried before. The downside is that this glitter is going to come off a little bit, but it's just like any glitter. How much of this really is going to be fully stuck to your projects? So I do not necessarily recommend you put this type of seal on an envelope that you are going to be mailing. Next, I'm going to use a fine point gold pen meant for wax seals to color this beautiful design in. This is going to make the flowers and the foliage pop a little bit more and give that beautiful definition to my seal. And here we are at the end of this video. Look at these beautiful seals. I cannot be happier by the way they turned out. So by this, I'm pretty sure you can guess that I am very impressed by this subscription, and I think that the $23 bi-monthly is a good value, and you have a lot to play with and a lot of cool surprises in the box. The seal is a very nice quality, and the wax colors are absolutely beautiful. They create very nice seals, and the consistency of that wax is absolutely perfect. Thank you all for coming and unboxing this first box with me. Again, my name is Lana Tabor with Lana by Lana Design, and this was the first video of the new series, Wax Seals with BGoods Lettering. Thank you all for being here, making my day. Feel free to ask any questions that you may have. I'm always happy to help. And don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe for more content. Thank you again, and see you soon with something new. Bye-bye.